Shalom. All praise is due to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rahak Kwadash. Double honors to the elect, apostle, elders that grew up Stone that were well. Shalom to elect Ike out there whose work in sincerity and truth, not for vainglory in season, not a season. I just want to make this quick. For you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that have voted for Trump, even if you voted for Kamala, right? Okay. You believe in the democratic process, all right? Or you believe in the Republican process, right? Those are your enemies. I'm talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? You believe in the Democratic, or you believe in a Republican, or you believe in the Socialist Party, or whatever party you believe in, right? Well, this is not our kingdom, okay? When I say our kingdom, it's not your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans' kingdom. This is the so-called white man's kingdom, okay? All right? Job 9:24 says what? The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Who's the wicked? The wicked is the so-called white man that had you in hardcore slavery, and his policies still stand to the same very day. Okay? So you believe in the Democratic Party, you believe you're a Democrat or you're a Republican. All right, well, let's go to the scriptures right here. Since you don't know who your enemy is, all right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, 2/3 of you, I should say, you have no idea who your enemy is. You believe your enemy is a Republican, or you believe your enemy is a Democrat, but that's not. Your enemy is the so-called white man, okay? And that's something that you're gonna have to find out in these times to come, in a time of Jacob's trouble, okay? You're gonna find out that while there are so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans that will do you dirty, but the so-called white man is going to do you 10 times as dirty, okay? All right, but anyway, let's go to the scriptures. This is First Maccabees, the 12th chapter and the 10th verse. All right. It says, let me see, First Maccabees, 10th chapter and the 12th verse. Salakia. Right? Which brothers already know this. It says, let me see. Let me see. Excuse me. Ecclesiasticus, 12th chapter and the 10th verse. Okay. All right. But hey, listen. Wait a minute. This goes in what I want to go to. Let me see. It says, First Maccabees, the 10th chapter, in the 116th year, Alexander, the son of Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, went up and took Ptolemaeus, for the people had received him by means whereof he reigned there. Okay, so let's see if we can get something out of here. Right? Okay. Right. It says, let me see. It says, well, this scripture that I wanted to go to, let me see. Wherefore he gave them authority. All right. Okay. Whereupon, let me see. Let me see. Bear with me. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's start here. It says, what have we done that Alexander hath prevented us in making enmity with the Jews to strengthen himself? All right. Okay. It says, I also will write unto them words of encouragement and promise them dignities and gifts that I may have their aid. And sent unto them, therefore, to this effect, the king Demetrius unto the people of the Jews sendeth the greetings. All right. Whereas ye have kept covenants with us and continue in our friendship, not joining yourselves with our enemies, we have heard hereof and are glad. Whereof now continue ye still to be faithful unto us, and we will well recompense you for the things ye do in our behalf. Okay, and will grant you many immunities and give you rewards. And now do I free you, and for your sake I release all the Jews from tributes and from the customs of Jews from tributes and from the customs of salt and from crown taxes. It says, and from that which appertaineth unto me to receive for the third part of the seed and the half of the fruit of the trees, I release it from this day forth, so that they shall not be taken of the land of Judea, nor of the three governments which are added thereunto out of the country of Samaria and Galilee, from this day forth evermore. Let Jerusalem also be holy and free, which the borders thereof both from tenth and tributes. And as for the tower which is at Jerusalem, I yield up authority over it, and give the high priest that he may set in it such men as he shall choose to keep it. Moreover, I freely set all liberty every tenth of every one of the Jews, and were carried captives out of the land of Judea and any part of the kingdom, and I will that all my officers remit the tributes, even of their cattle. So let's see what this is talking about. All right. Let's see what this is talking about. All right. I'm over. Let's see. It's Maccabees, the 10th chapter. All right. That's not one I wanted to go to. But listen, man. We're going to get our... Listen, we're going to get our kingdom back. You know? All right. Now, let me see. Let me see if I can go up. Right, it's Maccabees. All right, cool. So let's go what I wanted to go to. I just wanted to see what I was talking about. But let's see. All right. Maccabees, first chapter. So never trust our enemies, right? It's 1 and 30, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Yeah. Yeah, you can go through the history of it. I just got specific scriptures I wanted to bring out. You know, but yeah, man, you know, we gonna get our kingdom back, man. You know, it's Israel gonna get their kingdom back. You know, at this particular time in the Maccabees, man, we was fighting against those Greeks, those so-called white people, fighting against those Greeks. Okay, but here's what the scriptures say. This is the point I wanted to bring out. This is, Trump, people talking about Kamala Harris and, she lost and, a black woman, which we know she don't, the light bulb don't burn too bright up in a black woman's brain. And she's blaming the so-called black man for not voting for Kamala Harris and all that. We all know this. You know what I'm saying? No, we all know this. You know what I'm saying? We notice that the so-called black woman, she's not that smart, man. She's not the black Latino Native American woman. She's easily led. She's easily led. She's easily deceived, by the powers that be, which is a so-called white man. All right. So we're just going to go to it right quick. I just want to see what that was talking about. Maccabees, the first chapter and the 30th verse. All right. Now. All right. Let me see. Let me see if I can go up a little bit more. All right. Oh yeah, let's go to the 21st century. Read it. And after that, Antiochus had smitten Egypt. He returned again in the 143rd year and went up against Israel, like Trump is going to do. Okay. Listen, in the time of Jacob's trouble, Jacob represents the nation of Israel, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans. When they bring out the RFID chip and they're going to make it mandatory, and they're going to have their Gurkha troops come out in the streets and they're going to go against you, and you're really going to feel it. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans are really going to feel it. You are really going to feel it, man. The so-called white man is going to go against you, and he's going to really show you his horns, and he's going to really show you what he's all about, that he really hates you. And, the majority of you are not going to get the understanding of that. You're just going to just be bugged out and gone. Okay? You think it's going to be some separate group that defected from America, all right? And these is just some troops that separated from the American government because Trump is your man, and you know what I'm saying, and you voted for him, and you're just gonna be bugged out. But some of you gonna learn that the so-called white man is truly he's truly the false accuser, because that's what the word devil means. The word devil means false accuser, and you're gonna truly learn that, man. You're gonna truly learn that he is against you and he hates your goddamn guts. For all you voters of Trump, all right, whether you voted for Biden, okay, when he came into office, or whether you voted for Trump to get him back in office, and all his presidents that you so-called vote for. And even if Kamala Harris got into office, she was going to do the same goddamn thing. It's just that she's going to be put as a front, as the proxy of the so-called white man, the wicked elite small hats, bringing all this hell upon you, all right? In a time of Jacob's trouble, which is what? Famine, okay? A lack of food. The water's not going to come out your faucet no more. They're going to require you to take a RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, according to the book of Revelations, the 13th chapter and the 16th verse. Okay? All right? And no electricity in your homes. So you're going to find that out. All right? Okay? It says, and after that, Antiochus, which is so-called white man, which is a Greek so-called white man, had smitten Egypt, he returned again in the 143rd year and went up against Israel and Jerusalem with a great multitude. So this is the plans of Trump. Trump get up there, he smiles, he got the smile, and he tells you how much he's going to make America great, right? And which he's not, because America's going to be destroyed by the nuclear missiles, according to Second Ezra 16 chapter, okay? But nuclear missiles in Yahweh Shai coming, all right? And Second Ezra the 13th chapter. You go to Isaiah, I believe, the 13th chapter too. Okay. All right. You go to Second Ezra the 15th chapter. So he's smiling in your face. He's telling you how great you are, and I love Americans. And he picks up a little black girl, and he holds her in her arms, and you believe he's really for you. But they're all about coming against Israel, and nothing has changed. Okay? This is a so-called white man there, Antiochus Epiphanes. This is all their plan to go against the nation of Israel. Okay? To bring you in subjection and to destroy you. All right? Read Psalm 2nd chapter or the 3rd chapter. It says, and after that Antiochus had smitten Egypt, he returned again in the 143rd year and went up against Israel and Jerusalem with a great multitude, and entered proudly into the sanctuary and took away the golden altar and the candlestick of light and all the vessels thereof. So he went into the holy temple, man, which is our sacred temple. that the priests used to go and do the sacrifices for Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, and the table of the shortbread and the pouring vessels and the vials and the censers of gold and the vial and the crown and the golden ornaments that were before the temple, all which he pulled off. There's nothing sacred with the so-called white man. Like, they built all this concrete and all these buildings, right? Now they know the Native Americans, the tribe of Gad, the tribe of Reuben, the Mexican Indians with the Issachar. Texas belonged to Issachar, okay, the so-called Mexicans. Arizona belonged to Issachar. All right. They had a territory all the way going up to Colorado. The tribe of Issachar, right? The so-called Mexicans, right? So nothing sacred with the so-called white man. It's nothing sacred to them. We had our burial grounds. What did they do? They build their goddamn houses and dug up the burial grounds so they can put concrete and build their houses. So there's nothing sacred of the so-called white man. There's nothing sacred to him. All right. This is how the so-called white man gets down. It's like he went in the temple and took the golden vessels, man. Okay. All right. He went to the shortbread that was only for Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and the priests, man. Okay. But yet you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you believe that Trump is on your side. That Trump is the fucking goddamn devil, man. Okay? He's Satan. The devil means false accuser. They falsely accuse you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans before the Most High daily. All right? Saying, oh yeah, look what they're doing. They eating pork, they're shaving their beard, they're the LGBT community. When the so-called white man is the one who's pushing that on them. All right? He's Satan, means adversary. He's the adversary to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right? It says, and the table of the shortbread and the pouring vessels and the vials and the censers of gold and the vial and the crown and the golden ornaments that were before the temple, all which he pulled off. He took also the silver and the gold and the precious vessels also. He took the hidden treasures which he found, right? It says, and when he had taken all away, he went into his own land, having made a great massacre and spoken very proudly. Yeah, man, so this was going to happen. And there's many scriptures that go into that, man. A sword is sharpened. It's being furbished and sharpened. That sword is talking about what? Who is Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's sword? The so-called white man. Okay? All right? All right? That's Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's sword is the so-called white man. Remember, Isaac gave him his blessing, which was a sword. All right? A slaughtering weapon, man. So you can understand. All right? He's going to slaughter a whole lot of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans. All right? It says, therefore, there was a great mourning. Hold up. And when he had taken all away, he went into his own land, having made a great massacre and spoken very proudly. Yeah, that's Trump, man. You see Trump, man. Trump, boy, that dude is proud as all hell. He gonna make America great again. when the scriptures tell you that America's about to be destroyed. Now, does it say America in the Bible? No, but it says the daughter of it says Babylon. It says the spiritual Egypt, the spiritual Sodom is going to be destroyed by fire. That's what the scriptures say. But yet he's talking about making America great again. All right, yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll see. Therefore, there was a great mourning in Israel, which you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, in every place where they were. It says, so that the princes and elders mourned, the virgins and young men were made feeble, and the beauty of the woman would change. Every bridegroom took up lamentation, and she that sat in the marriage chamber was in heaviness. It says, the land also was moved for the inhabitants thereof, and all the house of Jacob was covered with confusion. And after 2 years fully expired, the king sent his chief counsel, a collector of tribute. yeah, you know, they got to get that cream, man. They got to get that money unto the cities of Judah, who came unto Jerusalem with a great multitude. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, the so-called white men are going to get that money out you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, out of all of us, and spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. And this is the point I wanted to get to, man. You know, I'm going to make America great again. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do all this bullshit. Look, man, he's gearing up to put you in the concentration camps and chip you, put the RFID chip in you, okay? Point blank, all right? That's what he's gearing up to. The complete full order of the New World Order. Point blank. That's what they're setting up. That's what Esau is setting up. That's why the small hats, the real estate agents, that's why they put them up there. Okay? The Rothschilds, they put them up there to bring what? The RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, to chip everybody in the earth so they can have everybody worship them and they can be the Most High. All right? So that's the point I wanted to get to. All the words that they speak, oh, we're going to make America great again, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, it's all deceit. It's all bullshit. Hope you've been edified, and with that, shalom.